In stage 17 we meet a new case called the genitive. Remember, a case in Latin is used to tell us the role of the noun or what it is doing in the sentence. So just to recap, our first case we met was the nominative. This is used for the subject of the sentence, meaning the noun which is doing the verb. So in this example, Alexandria magnum portum habet, Alexandria is in the nominative case because it is the subject of the verb habet, meaning has. Ingens turba semper urbem complet. The nominative case is used for ingens turba, the huge crowd, because it is the subject of the verb complet, or fills. The accusative case is used for the direct object of the sentence. This means the noun which is directly undergoing the action of the verb. So if we take the same example we had, this time magnum portum is in the accusative case because it is the object of the verb. It is undergoing the having. Ingens turba semper urbem. Urbem is in the accusative case because it is the direct object of the verb complet. It is what is being filled. The dative case is used for the indirect object of the sentence. This is kind of like the object, but it is less directly involved in the action of the verb. And it's translated into English using the words to or for. So if we look at this example here, Babilis mihi hunc puerum dedit. Mihi is the indirect object. Babilis is the subject, he's doing the giving. This boy is the accusative direct object because he is the thing being given. I am less directly involved in this action. Facile est navibus ad portum pervenire. It is easy for ships to reach the harbour. The ships are less directly involved, and so we're translating them using to or for, in this case for. Another quite important case that we're meeting in stage 16 is the genitive case. This is translated into English using the word of or an apostrophe, and it is often used in Latin to show possession. Now make sure that you use of unless you understand how to use apostrophes. So if we look at this first example here, multae naves in portu Alexandriae sunt. Okay, Alexandriae is in the genitive case. So we can translate this two different ways. Either many ships are in the harbour of Alexandria, or many ships are in Alexandria's harbour. Another example, ad vilam Babili mox perveni. Babili is in the genitive case because the house belongs to him. So we can translate this either I soon reached the house of Babilis or Babilis's house. So a new case means new endings, so you'll need to add in a row to the table you already know. So we know the nominative and accusative singular off by heart, and underneath that comes the genitive row. So AE for declension 1, I for declension 2, and IS for declension 3. These ones we all already know. The genitive plural, arum, aurum, and sometimes sometimes IUM. But this will look a bit strange with declension 3 because we don't have any UM endings for that. And then dative plural we already know. So update your noun tables, making sure that you learn these new red endings. So key points just to recap. The genitive case is used to indicate of, or we can also translate it using an apostrophe, and often in Latin it shows possession, or who owns something, who something belongs to. And so it's important that you learn these new endings so that you can translate them accurately.